to start with, then, just what I'm going to do, I'm just going to explain what is in an electric bike, what makes a bike into an electric bike, which is pretty simple. Rexia will be able to. No. But and what I'm going to concentrate on, I'm not going to do mid motors just yet. I'm going to just do hub motors, because all our bikes at the moment are mainly hub, but we will be going to mid. So we will talk about that as we go. So the first thing that we have, of course, is a wheel. And of course, like Bill, my artistry is not that good. And then in the middle, offset, we've got a motor, which is spoked into the wheel. So these are these spokes, that is spoked. Okay. So off of there comes a wire that now has a plug, and we'll go into that as we go. Okay, then the next main component on the e-bike is a controller box, and that's the brain of it. Now that motor one does go to there, to the controller. Okay, now the next thing you have is another main cable coming out that now has a plug. No, it doesn't have a plug there yet, no. Comes up to the handlebars and has a plug. Now that goes into another part of the unit that's now got 4 wires coming out of there. So that's what trees up here on the handlebars. Okay. Now on there you will have a brake handle, and a throttle, and there a display. Now on our displays, there is one main cable that comes into the display, then there's another cable that comes out to your switching, so that will then come out and go to your 3 buttons control. Okay, so that's on the handlebars. Okay, and then the next thing that comes out is another cable, comes out, smaller cable, to another plug, and that goes to the pedal assist system. And there's 2 types. This one is cadence, this one is torque. Okay, so a torque sensor you saw yesterday is the actual, goes in the bottom bracket where your pedals go on, and that wires into there and does signals. We'll go into all that detail of how that works later. And then the other alternative is a cadence system, which is a ring of magnets round there, and that has a sensor behind there. So as that turns, those are 2 separate things. That's not found on one bike, but that's just giving you an example of the 2 systems. Okay, then the next thing out of the controller is 2 more wires that are double wires, and they are brake inhibitors or cut-out switch, however you want to call them. So that means as soon as you touch a brake, it kills the power to the motor to actually stop it, so you've got more efficient braking straight away, because most motors have some run-on time built into the controller, but we have learnt that we can program that less or more, so that's all good. So, and of course those will be a front light and a back light, because the back light has now got a brake light built in. So those are the main things coming, that's just making that bike work. And then of course there's the crucial part up here, which is a battery. And of course that comes down into the controller with a plus and minus. So those there are pretty much your basic components of an electric bike.